Press the button, my friend.
The Out of Bounds Show is live from the Whiskey 61 Lounge in the Bank Plus studio.
Check it out.
SEC Insider Hit this morning brought to you by Mudbugs. 2 locations in Rankin County. They have the best crawfish in Mississippi and an unbelievable selection of draft beer on tap, which I guess that was obvious. But, smash some bugs and some shrimp and enjoy, well, if you can, college baseball or the Final Four or just friends and sunshine and all of that. Mudbugs, Old Fannin Road, and Mudbugs downtown Brandon. This is 105.9 The Zone, ESPN. Blake, are we rolling the cameras? All right, you can watch the show right now on YouTube. Search Out of Bounds Sports. And we want to bring in Hail State baseball super fan and 9-Dog Challenge champion straight out of the left field lounge, Brooks Bryant, PGM major at Mississippi State University, on the Farm Bureau Insurance guest line. Brooks, good morning. How you doing, buddy?
Bo, I'm doing good. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing well. So I saw where you tried out for something like you went and threw a bunch of pitches or something so that you could throw out the first pitch for a softball game. What happened there?
Yeah. So yesterday the athletic department did a thing where they were they were on the drill field, and the fastest pitch gets to throw out a first pitch of Super Bulldog weekend. I hit 79, and then I had to leave, and then I got a call that said someone hit 80, and so I U-turned, came back, and hit 81. So I'll be throwing the first pitch out of Super Bulldog weekend at the softball game.
Oh wow! Okay, did you play high school baseball?
Kind of. I played my freshman and senior year.
Okay.
I just pitched my senior year. I was the kind of pitcher in high school where it was like I was going to go in for like 2 innings if we were up like 6. I was just going to throw it down the middle every single time. I had no stuff.
Okay. So no breaking ball or anything like that.
No, I had my breaking ball was a slow fastball that spun a little more.
Okay. Did you feel like you could hit 81 when you did this tryout to throw out the first pitch in softball for Super Bulldog weekend?
I was very surprised when they said that. It hurts very bad too. There's a very real chance I tore my UCL.
Good.
That throwing a softball cold with no warm up as hard as you possibly can is a horrible idea.
Oh, you threw a softball? Not a baseball?
It's a softball. No, it was a softball.
Damn. Okay. And did you have buddies rooting you on, or were you just like jumping in real quick in between classes? How did that work?
No, I had a couple of buddies that rooted me on. I had some support.
Okay. How many? Do you know roughly how many people tried out?
I don't know. I mean, there was a good amount of high school heroes that were just standing there going in between classes.
Yeah. Okay. And how confident were you when you were going into it?
Not confident at all.
Okay.
I did not think I would win.
And like they had a catcher? Is that how that?
No, you were throwing it into a screen, like a little
okay.
net.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was also a big worry, was missing the net. throwing as hard as you can. A very big worry was missing the net.
Did you warm up like at your apartment before, or did you just wing it?
No, I did a couple, the classics, like the arm circles, like acting like you're stretching, warming it up,
Yeah.
You rotate the arm a little bit, and you're like, I feel fine.
Yeah.
I feel warm.
So now you're not just a Hail State baseball super fan and a 9-Dog Challenge champion. You're now the drill field softball pitching champ or something like that?
Yeah, and I guess that's probably number one on the list now. I guess that probably jumps the others.
Right.
And I would say, I wouldn't even say drill field. I would just go Mississippi State University. I'd probably throw a softball overhand the fastest out of anybody in the university.
Hey, probably right. Do you know who they're playing Super Bulldog weekend?
I don't. I probably should, but
okay.
I don't.
Blake, do you mind looking that up, please? Out of Bounds, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Brooks Bryant, PGM major. If anybody's looking to hire somebody in the next few months, Brooks graduates later in the year. He sales, business development, all kinds of good things. We've basically become his agent too. So communications. He's from Georgia and he's a senior at MSU. The reason why we connected with Brooks is he did the 9-dog challenge several weeks ago, and Mississippi State ended up winning a game. And so now the question is, leading into this weekend, we've got a little bit different deal going on because Mississippi State has a Thursday, Friday, Saturday series with South Carolina, who's a better team right now than MSU. Are you debating another 9-dog challenge, or are you out on that?
No, so that's very much in the picture. So I can't do it Thursday. So Friday is I've went out and said I will do it Friday. My brother's coming in town. My future sister-in-law is coming in town. I'm gonna have a lot of support, and I'll be better prepared. Because remember, I told you last time I ate breakfast.
Yeah.
I'll probably starve myself for 24 hours probably before. I know what to do better. I think it's gonna be way easier. But my big thing is, if we win Thursday, do I do it Friday? Which I know it's a big if we win Thursday.
Right.
But it becomes a point of, will I jinx it on Friday if I do it Friday? But
yeah,
I don't think you'll have anything to worry about with that problem.
I don't think you will either. But if they do upset South Carolina Thursday night, I'd probably hold Brooks.
See, that's because then it becomes on me if we lose Friday.
Yeah, you don't want that.
No, and you absolutely don't want that.
Were you in meltdown mode over the weekend with the way things played out?
It hurt. I tried to act like nothing was happening. I'd leave the stadium and just try to be like that. I didn't even go to a baseball game. It was more of that, more than just trying to even kind of think about it. I think that's the only thing you can do, is just act like nothing happened.
Brooks Bryant, Hail State baseball super fan, also evidently softball king on the campus. He'll be throwing out the first pitch for, is it Friday or Saturday's game for softball, Super Bulldog weekend? Sunday's game. Got it. Okay. Blake, did you look up?
But I've got the question now too, is how do I throw this pitch? Do I learn how to pitch underhand?
That's a good question. Let's poll the audience. AgUp.com text line 601-885-3776. Does Brooks go underhand for the first pitch at the softball game, or throw it like a baseball pitcher? Blake?
A couple things. One, they play Alabama that weekend.
Okay,
so,
Bama.
Tough. Secondly.
Are they good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Secondly, Brooks, don't you play intramural softball as a pitcher, so shouldn't you already know how to throw underhand?
Third, so that would be. I've got a lot of suggestions from my team saying that I should just soft pitch it, just slow pitch softball.
Oh yeah,
just land it right behind the plate.
Yeah,
an ephus in the strike zone is still a strike, is all I'm saying. I have a question about this past weekend. What was more deflating, watching Mississippi State lose all 3 games, or knowing CC Sabathia was sick to have to spend time with you?
CC Sabathia could not have had less fun talking to me. I think that might be his least favorite conversation he's ever had.
What'd you ask him?
I did the thing that every college kid does, where you just go and act like you're supposed to be on a chair back. Like, you act like you have tickets and you kind of just walk in there and you sit, like, there's 3 of you and you kind of just sit in a chair back. So on Sunday we were sitting behind home, and I basically, after the game, it was like, okay, this is the last time I'll ever see CC Sabathia. Like, I can't think of another scenario where CC Sabathia will ever be anywhere near me. So I was like, I'm just going to go introduce myself. So I went up and I tried to make a joke. I said, hey, it's good to meet you. I tried to make a joke about, I said, I apologize that you had to watch this caliber of baseball this weekend. And I've never seen someone had a worse fake laugh. It was, normally people can just fake off a laugh and you're like, maybe he wasn't faking. That was the fakest laugh, and it was like a half chuckle too. And he said, yeah. And I said, oh man, why did I even do this?
Oh, wow. Okay, so Brooks Bryant, Hail State baseball super fan, is trying to get the baseball team's mojo back, and we'll see what shakes out here. PGM major, senior at MSU. He joins us on the Farm Bureau Insurance guest line. Let me ask you this, Brooks. Do you play or have you played disc golf?
Oh, absolutely. I play disc golf all the time.
All right. That's awesome.
Okay, so Blake loves disc golf.
I'll be in Starkville Friday if you want to get around in.
I'm not kidding. I will. We play.
Yeah.
Me and my buddies picked it up last spring, and it's free, which is the best thing ever. And play all the time. We suck.
And you have the type of mustache that I see a lot on the disc golf course, so that checks out.
Correct. Yep.
It's not a good one, is the reference there.
Wow.
No,
Brooks, I'm
it's
sorry
not-
that Blake's taking shots at your stash.
No, I don't. I think the only way you can describe it is a dirty, dirty stash.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
There's no. It's not a good.
Are your
stash.
parents okay with it, or girlfriend, or whoever
No,
you're
so
trying to date?
What my parents do is they always tell me, let's just trim it, and then they'll just cut it off because they'll be like, come on, let's just trim it, and then they'll pull out the razor, and it's like, I know what's happening.
Hey, all right. So Brooks Bryant loves some disc golf too, and Blake is all caught up with disc golf. It's actually been a distraction as far as being the executive producer of this show, but whatever. When was the last round of golf that you played really, really well?
I played yesterday and I played horrible.
Okay.
So I won't say that. I played very bad.
Must be the Mississippi State baseball curse.
Yes, it's all carrying over. And also, I would like to say about baseball. I know I'm avoiding the golf. I think I played really good last week. I hit all par five. I hit every par five at Mississippi State University in 2. I hit all 4 of them in 2 last week, which is the first time I've ever done that. But I will say, for the baseball team, I'm only blaming myself for what is happening. There's only one thing you can do. You can only look in the mirror and ask what I'm doing wrong. So obviously, I'm not putting enough effort in. So I'm not going to blame the coach. I'm not going to blame the players. I'm going to blame myself. And I think if I can get it together, I think once I figure out what I'm doing wrong, I think everything will change.
Man, if they get swept this weekend, we may have to
sad.
put out an APB on Brooks Bryant. You're listening to Out of Bounds, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Last week when you hit all the par fives at the Mississippi State golf course, what did you shoot?
I don't know. I was playing a match, so
I
was
got
playing. We were playing like a best ball match, so I wasn't keeping a score. I played good though. I mean, I three putted one of them, so I made 3 birdies. I made no eagles. I didn't hit anywhere close to the stick. I just hit the green. But I made 3 birdies out of the 4 par fives, and I think I made another birdie, and I probably made like 4 bogeys. So I think I shot around even.
Cool. What?
Yeah.
Let's talk about what's your favorite bar or place to hang out in Starkville?
Well, I love the old. Do you remember the old Stagger Inn?
Yes.
From 3 years before they moved. That was the best place ever.
Yeah.
That was there. I'll never forget. So I was a freshman. We get in there. I'll never forget this. So my older brother loved Stag, and so we went there. And the first time I was there was a dude with like a fake leg, and like he could take it off, and he was pouring beer into it and going up to college girls asking them to drink out of it.
Wow.
And I'll never forget that because I was like, this is the best place of all time. The girls, I mean, every girl got up and left. He was asking people to play him in pool, and I was like, this is a special place. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Well, all right. So let me piggyback off that. Stagger Inn, Brooks is talking about it was in the Cotton District, and now it's down in some apartment complex. It's still cool, but and they have some pretty damn good food. It's kind of sneaky good.
It's very good.
But when I was in school at Mississippi State, Brooks, which was a long time ago, it was the Cotton District Grill, and it was incredible. So
where that old Stag was.
Yes. You know, now the grill's moved towards downtown or Main Street.
Yeah.
So that was the grill when I was in school, and they had a happy hour from 3 to 6 that was amazing. And it's where, a lot of people hung out and so on. I'm with you. That the building and the way that thing is laid out is perfect for a college bar.
It's awesome. I used to love that place. I was torn up because it was COVID when it went down, and somebody just sent me a picture, and I was distraught.
Yeah, and I have this affinity to of horseshoe bars.
Yeah.
And,
oh yeah.
And that's why I love the way it's kind of like Amerigo here in Jackson years ago when they opened. There's something about being able to sit down and always looking at people because it's easy to people watch when you're kind of in that horseshoe type deal. All right, what about Two Brothers is a great partner of ours. Do you like some Two Brothers?
Two Brothers is my place. If I want a meal, I'm going to Two Brothers.
Yeah. All right, here's what's going to happen. Blake and I'm going to have to pay for it because Blake doesn't ever pay for anything. But we're taking you to Two Brothers, and the tab is on us.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, food and beverage. So
well, hey, this is my birthday today, so this is a nice little birthday gift.
Are you serious?
Is it really?
I'm serious.
All right, we'll have to. Well, I'm planning on coming up. I don't know if I'm coming up Thursday or Friday, but and if we don't do it this weekend, there's other home series throughout the year.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
A babe.
Big 22, Brooks Bryant's birthday. We want Twitter to say happy birthday to Brooks Bryant. And
you got Venmo?
I do.
What's your Venmo?
Yeah, send some money so that Brooks can go to Two Brothers
and get drunk.
Or 44 Prime or Taste or wherever he wants to go.
What's your Venmo, Brooks?
Brooks-Bryant-1.
Easy.
Brooks-Bryant-1.
Done. That's easy.
I mean, think about
it.
But
what Jeep did you get?
Oh, he knows about your new vehicle.
Oh, I got a Jeep Wrangler Sport.
How about it?
He's having a midlife crisis, isn't he, Brooks?
Blake thinks I'm having a midlife.
That's what I saw on Twitter.
What did he say?
I said I saw all that on Twitter. But he was trying to put you on blast on Twitter about the Jeep.
Oh yeah. So I got it. It's like a graphite or granite gray, and I'm pretty excited about it. I've never owned a Jeep.
This is top down, windows down. You're officially in the season.
Yeah, no doubt.
You're in Jeep season.
And see, when I was growing up, it was an act of God to get Jeep tops off and back on, and now you just pop them out. It's nothing to it.
Yeah, they're easy now. So my middle brother had an old Jeep, and he would just go with the bikini top on top, and I thought just riding in it. I wasn't even driving, and I thought I was the coolest human being on the planet.
Well, I'm fired up. My wife and I will both drive it. But it's got some great looking tires and just a little, I don't even know if it's a lift or a leveling kit on it from Rick's Pro Truck, who's another partner of ours. And it looks, I tell you what, I'm going to send you a picture after the interview. See, I'm fired up that you love Two Brothers. We'll smash some wings and tacos and Coors Lights and drown our sorrows on MSU baseball and go from there. But we'll celebrate Brooks Bryant's 22nd birthday at some point. Blake, are you going to be – you've got the disc golf tournament in Tupelo.
On Saturday, yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to them. We're raising money for Amory. So do a little tornado relief fundraising for Amory.
That's
on
awesome.
Saturday. But I'll be up there Friday. I may have to get a round in with Brooks.
Okay.
I will absolutely go play.
Hey, I got to have some video, even if it's just 8 to 10 seconds.
That will happen.
Of you two, whatever, disc golfing. And I'm probably not going to make it, but I'll meet y'all at Two Brothers. And I'll pick up the tab.
I got a question before I get off. In your wildest dreams, if we win 2 out of 3 this weekend, I know I'm sunshine pumping.
Right.
If we win 2 out of 3 this weekend, is there – because what's the magic number, SEC win number is 14, and you have a chance, right? Somewhere around that. If we win 2 out of 3 this weekend, is there any hope?
2-7 with 21 games left, Brooks. So you would have to win.
You'd have to win a bunch.
12
of
of 21.
Yeah, 12 of 21,
55%.
if not 11. I mean, maybe you get in on 13 or 14. You're right. You're on the number.
Your non-con's not going to be strong enough either with only 13 SEC wins because it's not like you swept through your non-conference. You lost to
we need to get
VMI. You lost to
14 or
ULM.
15?
Oh, yeah, that's not happening. So I would think the miraculous run would be 13 SEC wins.
Oh crap! And we go to the box.
Oh, gosh. Is LSU next weekend?
No, I don't know. I don't think it's next week.
Okay.
But we do go to the box.
Okay. Wow. That's
Here's the real question. If they get
Let me look at
swept,
that.
are you going to continue going back?
Yeah,
And here, Brooks.
No, I know
told
where you
I'm-
won't be.
I am delusional. Like I am full on. I tweeted out. I woke up on I'm not joking. I woke up on Saturday after we just got beat 100-0 by Vanderbilt, and I literally woke up and thought to myself, "What if we just put it all together today? What if today, like, what if today someone gets hot?" And then I went there with a good attitude, and then had to watch the same thing happen.
Someone
God.
did get hot.
I'm full on delusional.
They were in black and gold, Brooks. That's who was hot.
Yeah, they were. Vandy's really
correct.
good. To piggyback off of Brooks's the schedule, they go to Tuscaloosa next weekend.
Sweep. That's 3-0. Sweep.
Good Lord. And then the next is Super Bulldog weekend, Ole Miss at home, and that's when Brooks Bryant sweep. That's when Brooks Bryant throws out the first pitch at the softball game on Sunday. So, all right, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're taking you to Two Brothers maybe this weekend or at some point this spring, and everything's on us or me.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
All right, dude. See you, buddy. Brooks Bryant, Hail State Super fan, 9-Dog Challenge champion, now king of the softball drill field, and he'll be throwing out the first pitch on that Sunday against Alabama of Super Bulldog weekend. So congrats. He threw 81 miles per hour.
What was your fastest in high school? Do you remember? You weren't a baseball player, right?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, you
I
were?
was,
I didn't
and
remember
absolutely loved it and played a ton of it. I did not throw fast.
Heard.
And my 10th grade year, I got absolutely
Shellacked.
smoked.
Do you remind me? Did you pitch left-handed?
Yes,
Yes,
I did.
football,
I
yeah.
pitched both-handed, but once I got to that age, I pitched left-handed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel you.
and it was bad. My catcher happened to be somebody who made it to AAA with the Seattle Mariners, and he walked out. This is a game where it's just the blank is hitting the fan. I can't buy now, and basically he was like, "What the hell are you doing?" So that's what happened. Out of bounds, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. And, hey, don't forget that Drago's Seafood Restaurant and Oyster Bar is just kicking it with those charbroiled oysters. Fred Smoot's favorite, the charbroiled oysters and seafood gumbo. Oh, man. Pair it with the fried shrimp po' boy. Drago's on the property of the Hilton Jackson on County Line Road. Fred Smoot's favorite, the charbroiled oysters from Drago's Seafood Restaurant and Oyster Bar on the property of the Hilton Jackson on County Line Road.